Let's go! Barsha on the gas on the inside, leads the champ, Eli Tomac. Can you hear the crowd going crazy? That's because Malcolm Stewart's in the lead. The Honda man on the inside, is he there? Yes, he is! Sexton has been one of the most hyped riders in the off-season, and perhaps justifiably so. Second place for Webb. What a ride from deep in the field.
Anyone stick out that might be like, well, maybe they weren't at their best and they'll give more of a challenge as it goes?
I would say, I think the first guy that comes to mind, obviously Chase Sexton, right? He's the shiny new object that everyone thinks that can take Eli down. I'm in the position where he's got to show us that he can iron out all of his mistakes, right? He made several mistakes, so he still looks like he's got some things to iron out. But then I go back to Cooper Webb and Dylan Ferrandis. They started 9th and 10th, I think, on their first lap. They came around the start-finish line. So if you take what they did, and they both came up pretty much the same time, all the way up through the main event, I think that you need to keep your eye on them. And the reason that I say that, especially Cooper Webb, you can't sleep on that guy's skills, right? He doesn't have as many wins as Eli Tomac, but he's a two-time Supercross champ, just like Eli Tomac is. So I think that, and he's certainly crafty when it comes to racing, and he is really strong-minded, and you have to have that. In SMX World Championship, as you guys know. Dylan Ferrandis, I still feel like I haven't lost all hope in him. Had an incredible 250 career, as you guys know, has showed some decent speed in the Premier class. So I think those two guys outside of Chase Sexton are the guys that you should keep your eye on.
Clinton, you have some data to support exactly what we're seeing with Sexton on the racetrack. What do you got?
Yeah, you know, at Anaheim 1, on lap 15, he's leading. He's up 6 seconds on Tomac. And then on lap 20, Tomac is now 4 seconds ahead and in the lead. So Tomac's moved forward 2 positions, and he's basically capitalized with 10 seconds, gone from 6 seconds down to 4 seconds up. Maybe it was pressure, maybe he's just playing it safe, but the lap times really changed at the end of Anaheim 1.
Are there some nights where you're just like, man, I'm racing the track right now, the guys are going faster, whatever? Is it management mode at times?
The thing I thought about is Sexton should have been pretty good in that condition, right? Being from where he's from, we've seen some great races from him on tracks that are pretty rutted, pretty tough. And I do agree that there are some other riders that we're going to probably, once we get to a good track, we're going to see shining. And I think, honestly, with the Chase Sexton comments, third is good, but I think third is only good if Eli didn't win. You know, so since Eli won, he's definitely behind, schedule, I would say. And third is pretty good, and it's only 5 points or 6 points, whatever it is. But Eli's throwing the first shot across the bow, like, hey, you guys are going to have to catch me. And I'm feeling pretty bad, and I want to see what you guys got. So I think the other riders were probably hoping for something different, right? They were hoping for a win there. Eli maybe not having the greatest race, building some momentum like RC talks about in his racing career, how he just kind of tried to get through, get some points. You just never know. Everyone talks a big game until they get to Anaheim, and it really shows what happened. So granted, the track was super tough, and I don't think we've seen the best of Cooper Webb, the best of Jason Anderson, the best of Malcolm Stewart. I mean, they all seemed like they were running really good at times, but then they got squirrely and went off the track or whatever he did. So tough night. But again, I think third would have been – it is a good race. It is a really good race, but not with Eli Tomac winning the race.
Awesome to have that panel, and we expect some awesome racing this weekend in San Diego. Here's who you can watch. 4:30 Eastern Time. That will be Saturday's Race Day Live premiere, and then racing 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock local in California. You can catch that all on Peacock. And then flip over to the Super Motocross YouTube channel after the race. We're going to have the SMX Insider post-race show coming your way. That is on the Super Motocross Insider YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. Go there after the race is over on Saturday.